All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Since YouTube, this is Pastor Dow. Yesterday evening, I posted a video of a white man being shot and killed by the California police. And the video is just as clear as day. It's as clear as day. You hear one shot, pow, and then the man runs. But they are saying, allegedly, that he was lunging at them with a knife. Well, when you watch this video evidence right here, you can see an extreme, excessive use of force. Now, why am I continually keep posting these videos up of cops shooting? You see, because when it's a black man being shot, then you have people who are definitely racist against those of us who report it. And they say, well, you never ever report when white men get shot. And I've got one. I try to be balanced, but then I have one clearly right here where a white man is being shot with an excessive use of force. There's about 20 something police officers there, one man. And never ever did it seem like that they even entertained the thought of a taser. With all those men there, I could see a police officer by himself, but with that show of force right there, it just nonsensical. It make no sense to me. Now, the reason why I'm bringing it up, because I want to bring attention to this, because it's obviously a problem. Because you never know, and I said it once, I said it 1,000 times, you never know when that could be you for some trumped up charges because a cop got up on the wrong side of the bed one day and had a bad day, and he's going to have the system behind him. But what I want you to pay attention to more than anything is the response of the crowd. Because the response of the crowd have the same response when a black man gets shot and killed in cold blood, murdered heinously on the streets by LEOs, law enforcement officers. And be you black or white, it makes no difference. People get enraged, they get in fits, and they literally are angered, and they're tempted to become very hostile when you have this kind of force being used against one man. You see, as much as I hate to say it, I'm going to have to say it because somebody's going to have to report it, because you're going to get the spin if news media is talking to you. And we already know that. We all know that, and we all know that there's no justice for us. I was thinking just this morning, you ever been to a gun class to get your concealed carry or your carry license, depending on what state you're in? And you notice how much fear mongering and fear tactics they use, and how much they try to ingrain it and drill it in your mind to not use your gun. It has to be a situation that you just simply just cannot use. You have to fire last resort. And then you have the anxiety of legalities to do. You have the system, and then you have the DA. And I mean, just over and over again, by the time you get finished with it, if you didn't know the law, the people are more fearful of the system than they are of the criminal that will want to perpetuate evil against them. But then when you watch the double standard of these police officers right here, they shoot first, ask questions later, or they shoot first, make the statement the way they want to later. And it's a sad situation. And I actually feel for this man right here, because again, I say it again, there's another man, a white man, that's gone off into eternity, who has just got finished being shot to death, and literally shot to death. Well over 20-something bullets are probably in this man's body. 20-something bullets. And when you see this, and you hear the public outrage, see, now the court of public opinion is judging, and now these people feel what black people have been feeling all along. Because how they going to spin this? And I guarantee you, see, with all those police that were shooting at him, who you going to say which one gets fired? Because none of them are going to get fired, and I guarantee you none of them going to be placed on administrative leave. None whatsoever at all. They will spin the story. They will lie. And it's just a double standard in this country. They can pull out their gun and shoot you for a routine traffic stop. You have a light bulb out in your back car, and they will shoot you, Sandra Bland. They will just literally shoot you and kill you. And so now the eyes of the public is turning negative against law enforcement. Negative. You have to be strategic. You have to be tactical, because law enforcement officers have no respect, no honor whatsoever at all for you, your life, your person, your being, and especially your family. Now, children even getting shot in the fire, and they don't even care. Just last week we reported there was this social worker. He's sitting out in the street with his hands up and asking him to do not shoot. He's telling him he's a professional social worker. He's working with his client who is autistic. The man has a truck in his hand. He's trying to protect the guy in the truck. Is let him know that, look, do not do any sudden moves whatsoever at all. They come out with the most cockeyed, bull-eyed story you ever heard in your life. And my question is, what can we do about it? What can we do about it? Except protect and defend ourselves, because we're so divided as a country. They turn around and shoot this black man in the leg. They shoot him in the leg, claiming that they meant to shoot the autistic guy that had mental problems with the truck. They claimed that they couldn't hear anything he was saying. Yet the person videotaping this, recording this with the phone, was a whole lot farther back than the police officers were. And then to make things even worse, it was a SWAT officer who's supposed to know how to shoot. Talking about, and the bullet went astray. Bullets don't go astray. Bullets do not go astray. So it's obvious that whatever they are teaching is painfully obvious to the eye. Don't get upset at me because I say a black man got shot, because a black man did get shot. I'm sorry. I'm not colorblind like some of you people do. Don't get upset at me when I say a white man got shot, because a white man did get shot. And we're seeing that there's obviously a war out against the people, because you think about our system anyway, all right? The courts, the whole entire system wouldn't even be afloat unless they continue to keep raping, robbing us with taxation. And then all these misdemeanor charges, and people are dying for them. Like I said before, the Corin Gaines the other day. One little bitty woman. Yeah, she's got a shotgun. You can see her loading this stuff. They could have waited until she went shopping, and they could have apprehended her if they wanted her that bad. But no, see, this death culture, this murder culture. Well, Pastor Dow, why do you keep posting videos? Because it's the only thing that at this time that I can think of that's going to make you aware and sober enough, regardless of the spin that CNN, Fox News especially, are going to put. You know, law enforcement officers are holy, they're righteous as just and true, you ought to just obey. And people do obey, and they still get shot. Saw a guy the other day in Minnesota sitting in his car bleeding out, dying. Have no regard for children, don't care if they even shoot the children. And then if by chance, by some slim chance, some minute slim chance, that one of them goes to jail, which that's not going to happen, or if they want to settle the case, we still settle with the bill anyway. We still are settled with the bill anyway. So the United States of America is a literal war zone. The cops talking about, well, they have declared war on us. You started it. You have already declared war on the citizens, and it's been that way for quite some time. And the sad part about it is you have the very system that will acquit you, the very system. See, most of us, we just ain't buying it, because we've been into your court systems, and we've received not justice, but injustice. We've seen judges ruling from the bench against the rule of law. It's wicked. The country is coming apart at the seams, period. And that's just the way it's going to be. That's just where we're at, because when you have a drop in morality, you have a drop in spirituality, when you're morally decayed and you're spiritually bankrupt, that's just what happens. When you have a society in steep decline, economically, where we're $20 trillion in debt and people have nothing to lose and they start losing it. when the police is obvious that I'm sitting here looking at it again. That is nothing but extreme fear. That's all it is. That's nothing but fear. And to me, every single one of them, nothing but a bunch of cowards. That's all they are. Using the power of the government, a uniform, to do what they themselves do not have the strength to do by themselves. All cowards, every single one of them. Well, Pastor Dow, why you keep reporting? Because I told you, it's a systemic problem. I don't care if you black or white. It is a problem in this country. Law enforcement officials, police, cops, whatever you want to call them, they are a very serious problem in this country. The whole system is rigged to extract revenue from us. It's all a game. It's a dog and pony show. They really, truly don't care whatsoever at all. And it's literally, you can't deny this one. There's no denying this one at all. They could have tased the man. They could have simply tased the man. With all those guys, they could have restrained him. But see, that lets you know how fearful these people are. It also lets you know behind the scenes that they have gotten the green light to shoot anybody at will. If they feel the least bit threat, shoot. Pow, 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 pow. Utterly, utterly amazing. I'm going to still continue to keep posting these because it's the only thing that brings not only the shock and awe, but the whole idea is to sober you up, to let you know that one day, it could be you. And so it don't be you. And if it's going to be you, you need to be prepared. You truly need to be prepared. You need to have a heightened sense of awareness. You need to start going to a range. You need to start training. You need to stay in shape. That's what you need to do because you're going to be overwhelmed by an extraordinary amount of force. Look at this one guy. You got 20-something cops out here, about 5 or 6 cars and stuff. If not more than that. I don't know how they all got there, but they're there. It's like whenever they call, man, they just like flies come out of nowhere against one person. And they get finished at the day. Good job, Don. Good job, Bill. Good job. We got him. Yeah. We showed them. What a sad day. America is in decline. Period. You better know how to navigate and you better learn how to adjust. You better learn. You better learn some skills.